Yeah. What it do, what it do?
Live from the pit that don't give a shit.
Hey.
It's Fuck Your Opinion podcast with me, Toucan Dan. My
We
man.
at it. We at it. Y'all hear that beat? That means we live in effect.
Live. As always, coming to you
Always.
again. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the jam.
Back in the jizzle. Let me give him a little something real quick.
Hit him in, give him a step.
Hey, hey, hey. Here we go. We at it again. I'm in it to win. We never forget. I'm gonna get mine by the spirit of sin. The hair of my chin and my chin, chin, chin. Yeah. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
That's all?
That's it. I gotta make these niggas pay, man.
Pay for it. Even if, I mean, even what they said, $1 a day, 10 cents a day is me to feed a small village in Africa. So as we use Step, Step give us a freestyle for 10 cents a day. We can feed a small African village to chop. What's going on with my mic here? Anyway, welcome to Fuck Your Opinion podcast.
The podcast in the building.
In the building. If you tune in just now, you're like, oh shit, they done made some moves. We done did a little something. We're gonna build on this as we go, as we grow. We're gonna build. You're gonna love it. We're gonna have a little bit more and a little bit more. Compliments to the chef, my man Step, Don Gotti Nash, me too, Can Dan once again. Here on Fuck Your Opinion podcast, we talk about the toughest topics. Sometimes they ain't tough. Sometimes just some wild shit. Sports, entertainment, anything you see on news, social media. With my favorite, Out of the Box. And what the fuck is going on here? That's one of my favorites because it's always some shit you gotta ask.
Some wild shit, right?
Well, what the fuck is going on here? You tuning in once again. We always start on CP time, but we always gonna be here for you. We're gonna get this underway, and no further delay, we're gonna jump right into it because we got a lot of shit to talk about this week. We're gonna start off with.
I got the topic sheet.
No, I got it here, but we're going to start off with this week, Myles Garrett. We're going to start off with a little sports. If you don't know, if you don't watch football, you're like, I don't fucking watch NFL. I don't watch football anymore. It is getting quite juicy. It's becoming a little bit of, what's my, Housewives of the NFL.
Okay.
Once again, if you watching Fuck Your Opinion podcast on the regular, you're always gonna hear some weird fucking chimes, noises, disturb. We just love to call it a bit of realism, because that's how we live. You might see some shit like, or some. We just let you know we doing this live and direct. It's unscripted. But anyway, Myles Garrett. If you don't know, last night it was he plays for the Cleveland Browns, defensive end. And it was a simple play, I think with maybe 28 to 21, 7 seconds under a minute left in the game. And the quarterback, Rudolph, last night, Mason Rudolph, he took a mean hit, which to me, it was maybe a bit egregious. It was uncalled for. But turned to quite a brawl in the end zone, what resulted in Myles Garrett ripping off Mason Rudolph's helmet, and as we like to say in the community, he busted him upside his motherfucking head. That mean that if you don't know, people that live in the urban communities have a saying. We don't really say, oh, he hit him in the head with the helmet, or he took a helmet to the head. No, we say he took off his helmet and bust that, because you can always bust somebody in the head with fucking something. That's just how it is. In the league, I mean, it was like it turned into some serious shit. It turned into an all-out fight between the two players and a couple other guys, Marquise Pouncey and Larry Ungajobi. And
DeCastro was one of the guys. One of the linemen that came to Mason Rudolph's aid.
And also
Myles showing him right here. Myles getting mauled by these motherfucking linemen.
I mean, he stomped him out. It turned into a stomp. The shit got ugly. As you can see behind us, it turned into quite a fight. Mason Rudolph once again was struck in the head by his own helmet. it caused quite a stir in the field of sports of all kinds, except for full contact like MMA. That might have been some righteous shit. But anyway, Myles Garrett, he's currently suspended until further indefinitely without, they say it might be without pay. Larry Ungonjobi, he shoved Mason Rudolph, if you didn't see it, he shoved Mason Rudolph in the back after he was already helmetless. He got a 3-game suspension along with Marquise Pouncey. If you don't know who Marquise Pouncey is, for people who watch him, like, I don't know who the fuck these football players is, witness the guy that continues to stomp out the helmet of the Cleveland Browns player that's on the ground. Okay, that's Marquise Pouncey right there.
He a dog, too.
He teed for the slam.
He's a center.
Right there. He's number 66. Oh, he comes with the head stomp. As you see, these guys have been watching a lot of UFC cage fight. Yeah. It was some attacks, some ground and pound that went on. Poor Mason Rudolph. The guy gets knocked out of the game a few weeks ago, and now he almost gets knocked out by his own helmet. The NFL basically decided they were going, and this was a victory that was 21-7. Game was in the bag. Cleveland Browns were basically whooping the Steelers' ass, and I guess they decided to take it to an actual ass whooping. I don't know. I mean, the NFL, they're going to take Garrett's salary for the rest of the. He's going to be fined. Basically, and both teams have to pay $250,000, and each player will be fined and suspended without pay. And Garrett indefinitely.
I don't get how they fine the teams for that shit. I don't get that, but that's crazy shit in the rules, I guess.
I mean, I don't understand.
I just don't see how the teams get fined, but
I mean, that's like if your 2 employees start fighting and the police come and say, "All right, man, you gotta give up $100,000 because he was almost knocked him the fuck out."
Yeah,
I'm like, that's them too much.
I mean, although they can afford that shit, even though they probably ain't paying that shit anyway.
I mean, $250, yeah, they can definitely own it, but it's just
but it just don't make sense to fine them that money.
So do you think the NFL basically is taking it too far? I mean, okay, with the Garrett, indefinite suspension and the best of the season, he might go without pay. Do you feel like that's for one fight, and he's never really had any serious
I think that shit
incidents? Do you think that's fair?
I don't think it's fair, but they trying to use him as an example, so that shit won't happen again. So that's why they put the hammer down on him. I mean, that shit.
I mean, shit, it's been 100 years. If it take 100 years for one guy to rip a guy's helmet off and smack him in the head.
Hey, they actually showed some footage of like Steve Smith or somebody swinging the helmet at somebody like years back.
Listen, man.
So this shit, it's happened, but
check this out. It's been going on for years, man. This is what goes on in football. I mean, yeah, hey, Don, grab the door. You get the door from the outside door. Hey, no, I got you. Listen, this has been going on in the NFL for years, man. I've had people on Facebook whining, talking about, oh my God, what Garrett did was so horrible. He hit him with the helmet. Man, look, you, by any means necessary on that football field, man.
Smack him with his own helmet?
Smack him with his own helmet. Now, the thing that's crazy is, did you see what Mason did to him? When he sacked him or got the tackle or
I mean he kicked him in his groin and chest.
He was trying to get his helmet off his head. So this is my thing. Okay, what Myles did was a bit excessive.
Yeah, it was excessive.
Even the tackle. I mean, goddamn, it's 20.
I mean, everything was good except the helmet.
Everything was good except for him hitting him in the head with the helmet.
Yeah, the helmet was.
See, this is the thing. The players were basically jumping him and carrying him to the end zone. Kind of like, get off a quarterback. And the quarterback retaliated and ran up behind him. So if you're going to run up behind me while you got these big-ass linemen that basically have me, I'm going to hit you and whoever else got me. So what? So eat this helmet. Wah, 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 wah.
Damn. I mean, you still got, at the end of the day, you got to be a professional still.
Man, look
He rips the man's fucking helmet off. And
football
hits him with it.
is a gladiator sport.
Yeah, but I mean, it
ain't no soft sport like basketball.
I mean, but listen, now, football players themselves say it's a certain code as brothers that they have for each other, that once the helmet comes off, everything, you got to let it go. Everything stops.
Sure, indeed, but once you're on a pile.
It wasn't a pile.
No, what I'm talking about, like, when Myles Garrett made the tackle, Once he was on top of the quarterback, he was trying to get up. Once you try to hold a player down, and the things that go on in that pile, and it's some of the craziest things you would ever imagine. I'm talking about eyes being poked out.
But listen, that was only Mason. Listen, it was only two of them. The guy Mason Rudolph and Garrett was on. He tackled him. He laid on him.
And then he tried to get off of the quarterback. And before he could get off of him, he was getting his helmet.
So basically, you're saying that Mason Rudolph, even though he was the one tackled, he initiated
the fight. He initiated everything. He should be suspended at least one game. Definitely.
Yeah, they definitely should give him a game.
But they not gonna give him no game. You know why?
Because he got hit in the fucking head with a helmet.
That white privilege.
Oh Lord. If he got fucking hit, listen, he got his helmet ripped off and he got smacked with it.
If that was motherfucking Russell Wilson or motherfucking Deshaun Watson, put him in jail.
Fuck.
Lock him up.
I'm not going.
I'm just kidding. NFL, I ain't fucking with y'all. No, he should have got a 1 game suspension though, without a doubt.
No, he definitely should have got.
I mean, he definitely gave him a kick to the groin when he was getting up.
Yeah, but not only that, he ran up on him. Had he not ran up on him, if he did not run up on him and let the offensive lineman take care of business,
but at that point, he felt. I mean, but at that he was basically ripping his helmet off.
It don't matter. He tried to rip off Myles Garrett's helmet from the beginning.
Nah.
So you try to rip my helmet off, I can't rip your helmet off.
But he did only
still protect, motherfucker.
Listen, he was on the bottom. He held on to him for a brief second. Myles Garrett picked him up off the ground by his helmet, and then as he fell, dragged him and snatched it off his head.
If you want to be a big boy, you get treated like a big boy.
Well, Myles Garrett about to get treated like a big motherfucking boy.
He didn't need that helmet. Yeah, because he picked the motherfucker up with his
by his helmet. Yeah, by his fucking neck.
He's strong as a motherfucker.
But Myles Garrett is one of the most unbelievable athletes on the planet.
Yeah,
and he's also one of the most humble and respected and respectable dudes on the planet.
He's gonna be humble and respectful in the motherfucker for the next maybe
5, 6 months. Because they're not gonna make the playoffs. Steelers suck, Cleveland suck. So they'll both be at home.
Oh man.
It's gonna be great for future rival.
Yeah, this is it, man. That made it.
Oh, they're gonna be fucking each other.
That made history right there.
We might get an MMA match. I like to see Pouncey and
because it used to be Cincinnati and Steelers.
Yeah, and the Steelers and Cincinnati.
It's now Cincinnati,
Baltimore, Cincinnati.
Yeah, Baltimore, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. But now this is wiped those two guys off. They out of there now.
Let's get ready to rumble.
This is Brad Snuggles. Somebody might have a motherfucking roll of quarters in these shorts next time they meet up.
Yeah.
But anyway, NFL, do what the fuck you do. Mason Garrett, Myles Garrett, I'm sorry, bro, but you about to learn a mean lesson on how to keep you cool, brother. You got to keep it cool, man, because in the end they gonna punish you. I mean, I don't want to get too much into a racial thing, but I mean, as a brother, you might go down a little harder than the other player. The other players.
The white guy?
The other players. You might find yourself in a situation you might not feel you were treated equally as the other players.
The white guy?
It was fucked up. NFL, once again, the NFL loves this. I think the NFL really loves this because
I love it.
More people tune in,
We started the show off with it. I love it.
Yeah. So anyway, fuck your opinion if you think that that call was not egregious.
And real quick, just when you think it's safe to be the quarterback, and did the quarterback get away with murder? Quarterbacks, you're going to get fucked up out there. Stop playing. I mean, there is people out there like Myles Garrett that will fuck you up.
It'll never happen to Brady.
It can happen to Brady.
Never.
It might happen to him next.
Oh, God. Anyway, hey, NFL, do what you got to do, but
fuck your opinion.
Fuck your opinion.
Fuck your opinion. If you're going to fight, I mean, if he's indefinite, you got police officers that shoot motherfuckers and still get suspended with pay. Give the man his fucking check at least.
Give him his wallet.
Give him his motherfucking wallet. As you hear once again, that was
the mighty roar of the train.
Mighty roar of the fucking fuck your opinion train pulling off from the station.
We got a train outside, guys.
We got a train, bitch.
How many podcasts got a train?
Right. We got our own shit.
That's some gangster shit, baby.
Between Slits Mall, no, that was bull. Somebody had a train. No, who had a fucking train in a commercial? Was that Budweiser, Ice House? One of them fucking anyway.
Coors.
Coors. We need a fuck your opinion Coors train to come. Yeah, we working on that. As you see, we upgrading by the week, so you might see a whole motherfucking fuck your opinion railroad car. But anyway, let's move on. In other news, we have a couple of segments of what the fuck is going on here. This part of what the fuck is going on here is pretty funny. A company by the name of Bark. I guess that's the intro for Bark. What the fuck is going on?
Excuse me, I was playing some background music.
Okay, well, whatever, background music. Anyway, company that makes dog toys by the name of Bark. They had a, as we might say, faux pas. Get it? Faux pas? Dogs. Basket. The company makes treats and toys for dogs. Faux pas. Fuck it. Faux pas.
For Paul.
Faux pas.
No, okay.
Fuck it. Listen, anyway, they make dog toys, and for Thanksgiving they made a basket, and in that basket they put some little treats and shit for dogs, so you know, for owners to have little plush toys and shit for dogs to play with. If you step your dog, I'm a cat, I got a cat. Step your dog on it, you know, you might want to think about this for your man, for Mickey. It's called the Thanks Stuffing Bark Box. It contains plush, you know, plush stuffed toys. It's a chewable dog toy. It got a ducking stuffed turkey.
The
ducking stuffed turkey. I guess it's some kind of fucking chew toy that looks like a turkey / stuffed.
Oh, so it's not real food.
No, these are plush chew toys.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, they got one called the Boatload of Gravy.
Okay.
And they got one called the Big Honkin' Pigs in a Blanket.
All right.
The Big Honkin' Pigs in a Blanket. If you out there in fuck your opinion, check us out on Facebook. Look up this. It might be if you're a dog lover, you like chew toys for animals. Look it up. But the Big Honking Pigs blanket is said to resemble by some of the customers a fleshlight. You know what? You guys ever heard of a fleshlight?
A fleshlight?
Fleshlight.
No, what the fuck is that?
A flashlight.
Like a sex toy.
Yeah. It's basically a flashlight. I mean, it's a sex toy for men. It looks like a flashlight, but on the glass part, you know, where the lens and the bulb sits, it's actual like a silicone vagina. And it's a flashlight, so you use the flashlight like, you know, not like you used to when you was a kid with the Star Wars laser beam. You use the other side of the flashlight, and you know, you stick your dick in the flashlight.
Get the fuck out of there. Where you get this from?
It's a real thing. It's called a flashlight.
You seen one of them before?
Pull it up. If you can find it. It's called a flashlight. Pull it up. Flashlight. We're some freaks out there because we got a few members. We got like 600 members. I know if you watching at home or you somebody out there like, yeah, I heard of it. Somebody got a flashlight. But yes, it is a flashlight that looks like a vagina on the end where the light bulb sits. But anyway, the dog's chew toy.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to play this shit. The video may be appropriate.
I mean, hey, we gonna let you, because I don't want you. If I can give you the visual, people, I want you to get the visual.
Well, we got it behind us. We got top 5.
Well, let's check it out. Let's see.
You said it's called a fleshlight.
Fleshlight
Textures.
Okay, so
that's it.
That's called the Mini Lotus. Well, actually, it looks like a actual flashlight.
Shit, I can't fuck with that. What the fuck is that?
I'm not taking that in my bedroom. Yo.
This, ladies and gentlemen, this is not even a flashlight. Let's we have more of a reveal here.
This shit like a dick.
So you supposed to fuck that?
Yeah.
No.
I'm good, yo. I'm good. Fuck that. That's a fucking dildo, man. Fuck that shit.
I mean, listen.
Hey, where'd you get this story from?
Listen, man, this is national fucking news, man.
Hey, yo, that's a fucking dildo, man.
Yo, well, anyway, if
you fucking a dick,
listen,
man.
if you ever heard of a flashlight, Okay, these are just some samples of fleshlights. You actually, as you can
We
see,
should have went from PG-13 to XXR.
I mean, listen,
Nasty in like 30 seconds.
Listen, I mean, this is a dog. Okay, listen, fuck your opinion. I want to make this clear. This can get an NC-17, a XXX, PG-13. This conversation sometimes can get into a point where you know, that's not the fleshlight.
This is how to use a flashlight.
But anyway,
they got instructions on how to
okay,
use
yeah, there you go.
There you go. This is a flashlight. So
That's the fleshlight.
So they put
Okay,
me in the back.
see, this is the vagina part here, and this is the fleshlight. See, you hide your shit to your dick toy. Look, see, and look, so you hide that. Boom, bang, bang, bang. You got everything you need here. All accessories, and this is for men. Okay, this is called the fleshlight. Okay, we went kind of off the rails, but anyway, this company called the Bark Box. They have see if you can look up big honking pigs in a blanket. They have a dog chew. Oh my God! Stop! Cut that step. The FAA. We might get canceled. Facebook family, YouTube family, we love you. After this,
big honking what?
The big honking pigs in a blanket.
Oh my goodness! What are we looking up?
This is a dog's chew toy. It was they don't have it. I don't even know how I could actually. No, that's not the chew toy. Doesn't look like that. The actual chew toy looks like a plush pillow. And one end has a pig's ass, and the other end has the pig's nose.
Was this a hell of a night?
No, this is not it. That's not. This is
what me and the kids make.
No. Okay, listen.
All right,
one of the plush toys is called a big honking pig in a blanket. Anyway, it basically when you look at the pig end of the plush toy, I'm trying to give you a visual of that because you don't have that. But when you look at the ass end of the pig toy, it looks like you bought your dog a fleshlight. You understand what I'm saying? So people were they were a bit offended, and the company, Bark, had to actually, they didn't even recall the thing. They just basically just let it be what it was and decided to have fun with it themselves. But it was
Don gonna get one of them. You looking at that shit?
Hey man, this shit.
Listen.
So this don't fuck you.
You fuck it. Oh,
this don't moving. This shit, the Jody show was moving.
Oh my God! What is that? The shit that the Terminator?
Yeah, the Terminator flashlight.
Right, because that's the end. Look at the shit he put on his arm. Okay, listen, we getting way off topic here, gentlemen. Anyway, you just learned.
This is your topic.
Listen, I'm trying to keep it on the rails.
It's your topic, bro.
I'm trying to keep it on the rails. Anyway,
what this got to do with this, man?
Okay, listen.
Oh no.
Listen, the actual company that makes the dog's chew toys made something that resembles that and put it in their packaging, their holiday gift package to give the dog owners. So if you're a dog, go to go to Bark and get the Bark Box, and you may get yourself you might get your dog a sex toy for fucking holidays. I'm done with this one. But anyway, have fun. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, have fun, even if it's at your pet's expense.
Wow.
Some people might be like, you took that segment a little too far, but hey, listen, we say here, it can go from 0 to 60. So,
hey, real quick, man, that was a crazy topic. The fleshlight, the barking dog.
Listen,
kit.
The company's called Bark, and it's called let me give it to y'all just in case, the Thanks Stuffing Bark Box.
Thanksgiving.
I don't even want to know what the ducking stuffed turkey.
Yeah, I'm scared.
But they treat your pets well. What's one thing?
Treat yourself well. With the flashlight.
Yeah. I mean, hey, whatever. Listen, that's the secret between you and your flashlight.
Hey, real quick, man. Before we get off topic, David Streeter, what it do, man? David Streeter said, Don Gotti got to talk about his man crush. Troy Wilder, what's going on, bro?
Where did that come from?
David Streeter said LeBron's a bum.
It's always a hit.
Will McCullough commented about the Pittsburgh
incident.
And so they said that Mason definitely started it. Mason Rudolph started it. My man G, Greg Wallace, what it do, bro? Hey, man. We just want to pop it, man. We just got finished talking about a crazy topic. The fleshlight.
The dog toys that
toy box that look like a fresh light.
We have evolved as people when we started to make fuck toys for our pets. That's
I need to get one for my dog.
I've told you, Steph. You need to look.
Biggie needs some ass.
Listen, if you look
I'm
up,
gonna kidnap somebody's dog.
Listen. Well, I don't want you to go to jail, Steph. Just
I ain't gonna get caught.
Give him the Thanksgiving box.
I ain't gonna get caught.
Give him the Thanksgiving because there's a lot of dog nappers going on. We need to take that serious. To take care of your pets. Stop dog napping out here.
Hey, I ain't gonna get caught. I'm gonna kidnap a dog.
No, we're not. We don't condone any kidnapping of animals or children or adults.
Yeah, I ain't talking about no children.
I'm
gonna just snatch up one of my neighbor's dog, let my man Biggie knock the walls out, and just send her back swollen.
And that's if Step was that type of person. But this man is a pillar of his community.
Yeah.
Let's move on and fuck your opinion. We have my alma mater. Largo High School.
Largo
Lions.
You know the little theme song? They got a little fight song? Largo Tiger.
I don't know. I never was. I graduated. I love Largo, love the school, but I really wasn't a school participant. I became I was a stoner in high school at some point. But anyway, it was an incident where a teacher got into a fight with a student at Largo High School. That went viral. I'm sorry. It was an assistant teacher. It wasn't an actual teacher. It was an assistant teacher. I don't know if we have footage of that, but it's become and we had the actual woman who beat the substitute teacher who that went viral. Stomped the poor little white girl. Well, I can't say poor little. I actually beat the shit out of her student and stomped her while she was down and decided, I guess, at that point to sign her resignation and turn it in. But we're having a lot of issues now between the respect level between children and adults when it comes to education. I mean, to me, we all look and we all laugh. Well, thank you for that. But we all look and laugh. We all observe, and say sometimes, wow, this is getting to be a school shooting. But it's becoming a real issue to me where students and teachers are now locked in combat, really, because we all went to school. I never thought that I would need to get into an altercation with a teacher.
Then we got some visual. We got some visual right here.
Let me see that.
Young brother talking about the incident.
Okay, I think he was. I don't know if we're gonna actually hear him talking about this.
No, I don't want to turn the volume up.
But
coming up to her, kind of asked her, "Are you gonna change my grade? Are you gonna change my grade?"
He said the teacher responded calmly at first.
She had told the student, "Please, can you back up? Please." And the student was like, "No, I'm trying to talk to you about my grade." And I felt like something was about to happen. So I pulled out my phone and started, recording.
And that's when he said the student nudged her.
And the teacher
God.
And then they went
Dang.
Police have not charged the teacher yet, but they anticipate charges of physical child abuse and second-degree assault. They're also considering whether or not to charge the student. County Executive Angela Alsobrooks called the entire situation unacceptable.
We will not tolerate under any
You know what?
violence on the part of
This is the thing, man.
well, I mean, let me
Go
explain.
ahead.
For those who just tuned in, it's not a fucking television. But anyway, those who watching, that was the clip of the teacher at Largo High School, substitute teacher, from what I understand, getting into an altercation with the students. Like, once I'm gonna keep it short, but I think it's becoming a serious issue where teachers and students are starting to become violent toward each other on a natural occurrence. When we were young, you might have talked shit or cussed somebody out, but you gotta be left at school, you walked out, you did whatever the fuck you did, but you didn't assault anyone and you weren't assaulted by teachers to that degree. Nowadays, this shit is getting wild. Should children be able to assault adults verbally and physically? No. Should adults be able to, assault children physically and verbally? No. But, I mean, I don't know. To me, it starts at home, and sometimes it ends up some places that don't need to go. But if you got to go to school and get your ass whooped by the substitute teacher, something is going on with your mama and daddy. Should have told you, just shut the fuck up and go sit down and let the adults deal with it. Now kids, I think, are feeling a little bit more entitled, where they just feel like, fuck it, we gonna get it on right here, right now, right here.
And you seen some of these big ass kids?
I seen.
Some of these motherfuckers, they look like us.
Right.
If we saved our face right now, we could, go up in the school and act like we students, put some skull caps on.
So are you saying that? I mean, is this
Man, whoop they motherfucking ass. Beat the shit out them little kids.
Really?
Fuck that little bitch hit her first. That's somebody's mother.
That little bitch.
That's somebody's mom. That's somebody's wife. That's somebody's daughter.
Well, you just call somebody's daughter that little bitch.
If you do anything to make you look like an idiot, you are not representing your family well. She kicked the shit out of the teacher because she wanted her grade changed. Man, whoop her ass. I'd have beat the shit out of her little ass.
Yeah, I don't think she should have whooped your ass.
Oh, so you just gonna let a motherfucker beat you up?
I mean, she been fucking around and through her career away. I mean,
okay, well, what if she'd have did nothing? She'd have got put in the hospital.
I mean, she just bumped her. I mean, she could have.
What do you mean she bumped her? The picture showed the girl kicking her.
No, she bumped her. She bumped the tall lady was the student. Actually, the student was bigger, so it was a bigger.
So the student didn't beat her up.
No, the teacher beat the student up.
Right.
Oh well, whatever.
But the tall one that walked past and bumped, that was the student. That was actually the student that did that.
Oh well, yeah, they're not like physically beating you up.
So she bumped into her, and then.
So is this a Mason Rudolph? Did she initiate the ass whooping that she took by?
She definitely initiated, but I think as a teacher,
it's a 3 feet rule.
She should have. I mean, yeah.
Y'all know the 3 feet rule.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. So is this something that you see? You alright, Steph? I mean, it's a line. Thank God. Well, it's in 3D. You need motherfuckers.
Was that loud?
Yeah, it's in 3D. We are in your fucking we're my eardrums.
Time they hit that ganja.
But yeah, like I was saying, parents, teach your children the right amount of respect for adults. Don't go into a point where and I know parents are getting younger. We parents ourselves. We raising young children, but at the same time, I teach my daughter, listen, if you go into a situation with a teacher, anything where you feel like it gets something physical, or you even feeling that physical about it, either leave the classroom or sit down, shut the fuck up, and choose a time where you can discuss it with either me or someone in administration. But to start putting your hands on adults as children, I mean, I don't want to always agree with Step, but it is a point where
always agree with Step.
It's the point where you still gonna get your ass whooped because you was basically touching another fucking human being.
And if any of my kids put their hands on the teacher, and they are in the wrong, whoop their ass. And then when they get home, I'm gonna whoop their ass.
But don't stomp my kid out.
No, don't stomp them out. I ain't say stomp them out. Whoop their ass.
Right.
Because I'll whoop your kids' ass.
Hey, you gonna fuck around and it's gonna be more than the ass whooping though, because it might be a fucking struggle. And you might have to do more than with it might become
it ain't
more.
Like I'm gonna pull on my belt. It might be I had to knock.
There's some big ass kids out there, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't even worth that route.
I'm whooping their ass.
Just remove yourself, and even as an adult.
Like I think she could have removed herself. Now she would have stole her some shit like that, and she would have to, then that's different.
I mean, we've ever had it's viral video up there of students actually putting their hands.
They put their hands on her.
It was a teacher and got beat up in Baltimore.
Yeah, they put their hands on them.
She beat the brakes off the teacher, man.
Yeah,
come on, man.
It is. Yeah, they put their hands on them and shit.
Any teachers out there, what y'all do is amazing. Y'all don't get paid enough.
Right.
All right. Y'all incredible people. We love y'all.
We appreciate you for teaching.
Any kids put their hands on you, whoop their ass.
Whoop their ass.
Monkey punch them in the fucking throat.
Monkey punch you.
You ever monkey punch the motherfucker?
I don't know. I have never. Do you put your hands above your head then punch out?
Man, it's some wild shit. You gotta check it out. I'll show you one day.
Well, not on me. I don't want to be.
We're gonna bring in a self-defense dummy guy in here, and we're gonna whoop his ass and show y'all some moves.
Well, hey, that's live from Step. Step the Lover is gonna show you how to whoop an ass.
Monkey punch.
And monkey punch people's children. But no, for real, learn. It's the same values wherever we go. It's the fucking chicken sandwiches. It's in school. Learn to respect people as human beings. Teachers do get paid a lot less to deal with a lot more. Parents, when you send your children to school, you got to teach them a certain way and have them prepared.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chronic.
We go so fucking left. But anyway, the point I'm making is respect your elders, respect your elders, respect other people, and kids, keep your fucking hands and your opinions to yourself because you don't really know shit. So
nothing.
I'm not condoning the ass whooping on another child.
But
hey, them teachers fucking now too though. They fucking a lot now.
They fucking. It's a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, no, I ain't condoning teachers working on those students.
No. But wait a minute, that we stay going.
We did a UV.
We did it.
Yeah.
But anybody
they beating ass and fucking man. Teachers these days.
Teachers vicious now, man.
I mean, you got listen.
You got to be vicious in this treacherous ass world we're in, man. These motherfucking kids. You seen these motherfuckers?
I mean, I got a teenager, but I mean, like I said, man, it's just about how you.
Some of these kids look like babies. They run around with grills in their mouth. They about 6'3".
They got face tattoos,
face tattoos,
eyebrows, reconstructions.
Yeah, they got plastic surgery,
and they ain't not afraid to cuss your ass out no matter how old
they
you
don't
are.
even they don't have like a specific gender.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, listen, kids, listen to
There's
adults.
a lot going on out here, y'all.
And if you're 15, if you are under 18 and you got an opinion, fuck your opinion.
Fuck your opinion.
Because you ain't really learned enough or know enough to even step to an adult about.
If you gonna run up on a teacher, you better be ready to get that.
Nowadays, because you don't forget these teachers. Your substitute teacher may be like 25, and ratchet is ratchet. Okay, but anyway. Moving on, fuck your opinion podcast. We gonna want to give a quick shout out. Happy birthday. Is it belated? Are we at past? I don't know what time we pushed.
It's 11:42.
Okay, well it still is. Happy birthday to the man Russell Jones, better known as the Old Dirty Bastard. My man, the ODBZ. I'm trying to give you a few facts. Let me see when ODB. What date in actual time? How old would ODB be today?
That's a good question. Don, look it up.
What day how old would the ODB be? Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
ODB, rest in peace. Happy birthday.
Tell him, B. Hey, yo, you know, he really did like it raw, too.
Did he?
Oh, man, the ODB had about... Yeah. I mean, even the Who said, "Old dirty bastard loved it raw." He kept it real.
51.
51?
Yeah, he would have been 51.
He'd have been 51. Happy 51 birthday to ODB, one of the most creative members of the Wu-Tang Clan and in rap music. I mean, he was appreciated as a real artist. I know, people said, well, Old Dirty he did some wild shit, or he might have presented himself. But the man was in his personal life, he was very articulate, he was very intelligent, and, he knew that people wanted to be entertained, and he gave us that, man. Respect due always the Old Dirty Bastard, Wu-Tang Clan. But Old Dirty showed us, man, as you can see from the video, man, Old Dirty was about good times, man, having his people and, having his life and taking care of his family. Too bad he died, under suspicious conditions, because Old Dirty said the government was after him. He had a few bouts in the episodes where he dealt with some serious issues, mental issues. But like I said, man, respect and love goes out to Old Dirty Bastard. His son has got with the Wu. I don't think he's Young Dirty Bastard.
Young Dirty Bastard.
He's Young Dirty Bastard.
Is he really?
He's officially Young Dirty.
Yeah. Young
Okay, well, hey, keep your pop's legacy alive. Your father was a legend.
Shit,
Appreciate.
like him.
Yeah, hey, appreciate.
Now, that the same dude that's in the movie, right?
Nah,
the dude in the movie looked just like that nigga, man.
Nah, they said his kids weren't.
serious.
Their kids weren't actually portrayed them in the movies, but like I said, rest in peace, man. Rest in Wu. R.I.W. Rest in Wu, the Old Dirty Bastard.
Old Dirty Bastard.
One of the fathers of the drunken style.
Members. Yeah,
Yo,
man. Without a doubt.
One of the greatest, yo. Shout out to ODB, man.
OD Bizzle.
Okay, now we're gonna continue on Fuck Your Opinion. We got some wild shit going on. We had teacher fights. We got the animal pet fuck chew toys. Now we got a little something we want to talk about. It's a wild little story. Here's a little ditty about a girl named Francesca. Francesca's a 38-year-old woman from Texas. Kingwood, Texas, in the house. She sent her son to the school. I guess he was dealing with a bit of weight problems or issues with, weight. He's in 5th grade. She sent him with a note saying just to let her, for the teacher or whoever was working at the daycare, to basically tell her son she loved him and he's a great kid, and do whatever he can to keep his self-esteem up because he might be dealing with certain issues. The quote was, "Please tell my son that his mommy loves him so much and that I'm thinking about him."
Now that was a note that she wrote her son, because she writes some notes
and she puts him in her lunchbox
and puts him in a lunchbox, right?
Right. So a note came back from the school saying, "No, put him on a diet and go away."
I don't know.
That was pretty fucked up.
You made that story up.
No, I'm dead serious, man. Fucking Kingwood, Texas. She was only identified by her first name as Francesca. I'm sorry. Her son is not in 5th grade. He's a 5-year-old. So maybe he might be a husky 5-year-old. But basically, yeah, someone at the daycare sent her a note and said, "Hey, put him on a diet. I guess stop sending Twinkies and Ho-Hos and fire hot taquitos and shit with them in school, or Takis, whatever the fuck the kids eat nowadays. Fire sriracha, had lemon hot Takis to school, and maybe send them with some peas, some fucking carrots and celery." But anyway, the worker was fired after admitting to doing it. And the mother, I don't even know if she didn't say that whether or not she was going to put the child on the actual diet.
No, I don't think it was.
Or did she actually tell the person to fuck your opinion? But childhood obesity is a big thing. I mean, listen. I know, because of the video games and the less time children spend, I guess, outside being more playful or whatever the fuck's going on. It's always been issues lately, especially lately, about childhood diabetes and obesity becoming a serious thing. Even shows like My 600-Pound Life and, shit down to Honey Boo Boo. She got paid for being a little fat white girl. Childhood obesity is a big thing. Now, some kids, listen, we all were kids. Mm-hmm. You had some kids that was fat from the day you met.
We all kids, we all fat.
It was right. Ain't no little niggas over here.
No, we ain't little niggas.
Now we might have started out as little motherfuckers.
We started out a little.
We started out little, but I mean,
little sexy niggas. Now we big sexy niggas.
Now we big.
Big sexy niggas. That's what I said. Yeah, I said it.
So we need to really work on our skills then get it right, man.
Big sexy niggas.
Big sexy niggas.
BSN.
No, we can't be BSing.
BSing. Big sexy niggas.
We BSing out here.
We BSing, baby.
BSing out here.
We BSing.
Childhood obesity, like I said, is a big thing. Me as a parent, I don't have to really deal with it because my daughter's on the opposite side of that spectrum, where she's a very slim young lady. But I know some kids, they deal with it, and the big thing of bullying and child psychology, as far as children having great, I always lose my fucking words, self-esteem. We don't want kids to be ashamed as 5-year-olds of being fat. But at the same time, if your kid is 5 and by the time he gets up the steps, he's out of breath, you need to maybe put your kid on a diet. Because if you're a 5-year-old and you can't hit the steps with vigor, you're supposed to bounce off them motherfuckers. Now, some kids, they don't have it. Some kids, they do.
Yeah, but for the daycare people or the teachers,
it's not that
to be writing notes back to the parents.
Yeah, I mean,
look here. I got a little chunky monkey. My little baby's a chunky monkey. She's very beautiful. She's just big boned. And if any motherfucking teacher, adult, anybody on this planet called my baby fat, I'm gonna knock their teeth out.
What if she fat, Steph?
She is chunky, but that don't mean you get to tell my motherfucking kid she chunky.
Well, it was a note that was in that bag.
That note was not made to be,
Yeah, when you say go away, what the fuck you telling a parent to go away?
Tell your kid
to
put your kid on a diet and go away.
Somebody's having a bad
day. Man, I
day.
came back up that motherfucking daycare.
And they admitted to
Timbos on.
Yeah, the Timbs on. The
camouflage.
Black Air Force Ones on.
They can't wear Air Force Ones, man.
But I mean,
Timbos.
You put the Black Air Force One. My man right here, my man Don Gotti Nash, keep the Black Air Force One. So you let you know.
I'd have let off a stink bomb.
Stank.
And fucked everybody up in that jump.
What you got, Don Gotti?
Shit. What if you get fucked up, man? What if you lose, man?
I'm just gonna lose. I'm gonna take an L. My daughter gonna see me go up in that motherfucker like, yo, Dad got my back.
Right.
This bitch gonna write on the note talking about my little my daughter.
We don't know who
when my kid need to lose weight.
Right.
Oh, I'm going up in that thing right
Yeah,
there.
they need the ass whoop.
Yeah.
Like that was an ass. That's.
I'm gonna send a motherfucking note back with my kid saying, "See you after work at 6 o'clock." In the parking lot, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the bottom of the note, FYO.
Fuck your opinion.
Fuck your opinion.
See you outside, bitch.
I mean, but listen. Oh, but as a parent, would you say, you know what? Maybe my kid is chunky. Let me put him on the diet.
No, I mean I'm not.
We know our kid is chunky.
Yeah, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it because somebody telling me shit. I mean, you know, that's not
That
gonna
ain't
be
nobody
the reason.
else's job to be telling us that motherfucking kids are fat.
Yeah.
We know that. Everybody kids are different.
Yeah, everybody different. I got kids and they different. You got
Different sizes.
Yeah.
Some of my kids are skinny, like they mom. Some are medium. Some chunky, like me.
Yeah, it's
chunky and sexy.
Yeah, it's different.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not going.
Chunky.
And I'm not going to.
You ain't about to be talking shit about my kid though.
Yeah.
Whether you think that they're doing, some courteous shit or some man, you will get fucked up like that.
And I'm not just gonna put them on no diet either, though. I mean, I'm not gonna
Put them in
subject. I'm
sports,
not gonna subject them to that shit. I mean, unless it's just something.
Now, if it's something that the doctor say, look,
Yeah.
man, these niggas unhealthy.
I mean, they gonna tell you that.
Your kid 5-year-old got diabetes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right.
they gonna tell you from the health chart and shit where they should be at.
I mean, if you got a
sometimes
60-pound 5-year-old.
Yeah, that nigga, he fat. I mean,
He bow-legged. He coming
out.
He coming there.
What we have for lunch?
You got a 2-liter when he come in the kid. Well, if you sending your kid to school and he 5 years old and you giving him at least one of them 1 liter.
They don't even allow that no more. Like they have a very strict guideline as to what you can send to daycare and school nowadays because they are really concerned about children's well-being. Nutrition.
I got you.
After Michelle Obama, when she was in there, she kind of shut shit down. She had the health thing on lock, man, and it did a lot for people and children and families. But you can't be writing notes after I wrote a note to my kid telling them to be, beautiful and great and today, have a great day. And then you gonna go behind me and say, put your kid on a diet?
Yeah,
I'm gonna write a note, meet me outside. How about that?
Catch me outside.
Catch me outside.
Hey,
how about
and you
that?
know what? Recently, she took an ass whooping from Woe Vicky. If you can pull that up, we got that too. Bad Baby took a nice little loss, and she ran up in the studio with Woe Vicky. And
I don't even know Woe Vicky. Who Woe Vicky?
The Woe Vicky. Did everybody got the song where they throw something up and catch it or throw it this way? I mean, I listen. I'm 40, but I know it's something like the Woe. You never seen?
No.
You never heard of Woe Vicky?
I never heard of it.
You never heard of Woe Vicky?
No.
Pull Woe Vicky up, man. She needs
Woe Vicky.
Her name is WOAH Woe Vicky. She's an internet sensation. But anyway, they locked horns. But anyway, like I said, before we move on, let me get to this point. Step is and Don Gotti Nash are completely correct. If your child is fat and if it's up to you, long as they're healthy, long as they're happy, fuck it. Let them live whatever life they have as long as this healthy life. If you are not that child's parent, fuck your opinion.
Facts. Fuck your opinion.
There's no reason for you. That person was just having a shitty day. They check might not have hit on Thursday like they needed to, so they figured they had to go and just let that motherfucker hang out. They seen that, they was like, you know what, this little motherfucker get Twinkies. I'm in here and I can't get shit. They feel like they had to take it in their own hands. But anyway, man, fuck your opinion.
Fuck your opinion.
Leave them babies alone. Let them fucking have their little Halloween candy and enjoy their fucking life.
I'm fucking niggas up. Talking about my baby. Want to.
Any of them?
Any of them.
Yeah. You gotta protect your babies, man. And make sure that they learn to protect themselves.
Be outside ready for war.
My last
With the Negan back.
My last but not least, we're gonna see if we can squeeze this in right quick. On Fuck Your Opinion, it's a gentleman by the name of Byron Allen. If you don't know, you're not into politics, you don't know what the fuck the situation is. He is suing Comcast for $20 billion because he's
not suing.
Yeah, he's suing.
No, he is not. He is. It's a whole.
No, he is literally suing.
No. I mean, he's. Oh, go ahead. No, but the story goes a lot deeper. It's not him personally, But
yeah, he suing. No, he said, listen, it says
this ain't got nothing to do with him. He's just working for the people.
Byron Allen. Listen,
Byron Allen is not the suee.
So who is this? What's his name?
It's another.
Because I got the full state. I got the full story right here.
I seen the story on Breakfast Club.
So who is it?
I don't know. It's
Because Byron Allen is the CEO of the company that's actually suing Comcast for $20 billion.
yeah, but it's not him personally though. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, I don't want to listen. I don't like to get my facts incorrect. So whatever the story is, let's pull it up and get a look at that and see exactly who is suing who. Because unless he's the front man for the situation, from what I'm reading, he is the person that is actually bringing suit.
No, he's just working with somebody.
What's up, the morning Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. Yes, indeed. Byron Allen. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
He'll explain.
First of all, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. No. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. You do amazing work, and I really appreciate you so much. So
Shout out to the Breakfast Club too, since we pulling these shit up.
People who may not be familiar. Who is Byron? That's a great question. I'm trying to figure that out myself. You know what? I'm really blessed in so many ways.
Don't need to pull up your celebrity net worth to let people know exactly how blessed you are.
You know what? Those blessings, well, you know,
Nigga, get to the story, nigga.
How great America is.
See, that's what we listen. We can go
No,
right.
I'm letting you know he's not.
Okay, well, I mean, saying in the news that Byron Allen is the chairman CEO of Entertainment Studio, and he appears in the Supreme Court of the United States for racial discrimination against Comcast, November 13, 2019. Today, the Supreme Court begins to hear civil rights case involving Entertainment Studio CEO and founder Byron Allen's attempt to protect the Civil Rights Act of 1866. The court's rules if the court rules in Comcast's favor, it could erase the equal opportunity protections afforded under the act that have been lasting implications for any black entrepreneurs. But he is the actual person in court bringing the actual suit against Comcast.
Yeah, he's representing the suit. I mean,
He's not. Listen, it's him.
no, listen to me. It's not.
So
he says it in an interview right there.
Well,
I
I'm
don't want to play
talking.
the whole interview.
Well, until somebody finds that, I'm going by what's said here. It's saying that
I understand what said there. He's just representing the lawsuit. That's all.
What is he representing?
He's representing the black folks who.
It's his company.
No, that's not his company.
What?
No, it's not. I'm telling you, it says it right here. I don't fucking want to play the whole video. I watched it the other day. He explains the whole thing.
And ended up staying.
Now
It
we're
sounds
talking about
muffled as fuck. But we got to work on that for the audio. But listen, if you telling me that, then we need to get some facts. There's no reason for me to do a story saying that he's suing it if he's not suing it.
No, he's representing somebody.
So
else.
what is that?
Another company or something.
It's not. It's his company.
It's not.
Who's Steph? I don't know where you getting your news from. You
I
say
watched it on the Breakfast Club. I'm telling you, I seen the story.
Listen, every news article is saying that this man is suing.
Listen, he is this. Okay, your story, what you're reading, is okay. I'm letting you know what he said out of his mouth. He is not the one that's doing this. He is working for somebody else who is bringing this up, and he's getting, he's taking them to court. He tried to settle with them. He tried to get them to sit down with him. They would not. By them not doing that, it made it seem like, oh, you're just a black man who they didn't want to sit down with. This was all said by him in this interview. I watched it. It was about a 8-9 minute interview. This right here is only a minute and something, a minute and 15 seconds. So what he's talking about, they have the whole interview. It's not his. This is not his shit to win or to lose. Really, he's just representing another party or something else. I don't really know the specifics. No, he is, but he is going to court. Yes, he is.
Okay, so he's going to court against. I don't know where the fuck you get that from, but he's going to court against.
I'm telling you where I got it from. I watched the interview.
Oh, well, anyway, Steph, until you pull that up,
I don't want to pull it while we're in a fucking pod. I'll show you the interview after the show, and then you'll be like, oh shit, wow. Steph, you're right. You did watch it.
Okay.
You had no reason to lie to me and Gotti about an interview you watched.
Okay, well.
All right, there we go.
In the news today,
Byron
Allen.
The way you're reading the story, all you're doing is reading it. Understood, but
so where am I getting it from?
This is not his lawsuit, though.
So the Washington Post and New York Times are completely off.
Yeah, this is because this is not a story. The words that come out of his mouth and what he said. No, this is not.
Okay, maybe it was
story.
interpretation. Anyway, we get off topic. Byron Allen, because we don't have any fucking person else name involved in the lawsuit. Byron Allen has a lawsuit against Comcast or whoever he's representing for $20 billion because Comcast has been, he says, somewhat discriminating toward the company in which he represents. He said that it was a lot of contractual loopholes and bullshit that Comcast brought about. And he had previous lawsuits that were not considered valued in the legal profession as, whether or not he can go forward in his lawsuit. The actual Supreme Court that he actually took it to decided in his actual favor with, I think, 7 out of 12 judges. So he may have a case that will move forward, and this is for a Supreme Court. If anybody doesn't know, it's the Civil Rights Act of 1866 that allows African Americans equal and supposedly equal opportunity. And they said that Comcast didn't pick. Now, also Comcast has Vice. They have what's P Diddy's god damn Revolt, BET. So Comcast is saying, hey, we have black entertainment television networks and stuff working with us. We just don't want to put your shit on. And it seems like there's an issue. To me, I feel like I don't know the logistics of it, but from what I'm hearing as far as Byron Allen's camp, Comcast just wouldn't honor whatever situation or deal they had. To me, fuck Comcast anyway, because they seem to overcharge everybody. They make billions. He explained that there are 5 to 6 people that sit on the board of Comcast, and each one of them have a yearly salary of $25 to $26 billion, including kickbacks. And he was like, the biggest thing is, but no minority owners as far as, TV or TV or streaming CEO of companies, they don't hold any seats. So his thing was he's fighting for racial equality. It's not really too much of an argument or discussion other than with me and my man Step just going on. But I just feel like it's going to be forever that, we're going to have to always go to court, take Supreme. We're always going to have to fight for an opportunity, no matter what it is. My respect goes out to Byron Allen. If you don't know who he was, he's an old comedian who had television shows. And a lot of things that we might not know about Byron Allen being a part of a $1 billion media company. We just need to, I don't know, we can't go against too much of our own about certain things, but we definitely got to stick together. I hope Byron Allen wins his case and Comcast pays his company, whatever, they pay whoever they have to pay, whoever he's representing. It could be could it be the National Association of African American Owned Media? Is that?
Could be. I believe that's who he was representing.
So his company, which is a part of that, I hope they get their just due.
His company is basically representing them in court. This court, they've been to, I think this is what, the third different trial. Now they brought it to the Supreme Court on the day of the interview. They originally didn't want to take it to the Supreme Court. He talked about that, and he talked about how, he basically wanted to sit down. He had his people go to Comcast and say, look, we want you to sit down with Byron, and let's try to work this out. They called that man a terrorist, stating that they don't do sit downs with terrorists. This is all in the interview. And Byron was like, a terrorist? Like, I'm a African American man. I got a family. There's people out here blowing up shit. You call me a terrorist? Like, it goes real deep, man. He gets into it really, Him and Charlamagne and DJ Envy and Angie.
Man, we gotta wrap this up, man.
Are you putting a rush on us now?
Yeah, man.
Because I got to know you better. Anyway, Byron Allen, hope all success rolls on your case. Sorry for those who watch, because you see me and Steph going back and forth about who's actually in the lawsuit or who's to gain from it. But you can look it up. This is an informative thing. Comcast, give us a fucking break. You're paying, you got half of fucking Black America watching your shit and paying for
Shit, turn my cable back on. My shit all right now.
Yo,
A couple dollars.
so
man.
Comcast, man, give us our due it, man. If you don't, fuck your opinion. Let's come in live. Because Don Gotti, the producer, said we got to wrap it up, fellas. So welcome back. Come on back next Friday.
Fuck your opinion. Check out Taco Tuesday.
Check out Taco. And yeah, we definitely going to come meet y'all.
We're feeding you all week.
All knowledge.
All the knowledge.
All the fucking knowledge.
Step in the morning.
Step in the morning, coming starting this Monday. Local news, traffic, weather, sports, NFL, NBA, all that shit. Let's go.
All right. See you.
Peace, motherfucker.
And we love you, but fuck your opinion.
Fuck your face. It'll be a theme song, nigga.
We need a theme song.
We do.